Hello, I'm here to do my check-in for day 19, yes, of the Ting 2022 Weight Loss Challenge. And I have officially completed the final workout session for week 3. So tomorrow is the active rest day. And after that, I am heading into the final week of this challenge. And I'm feeling so damn good about it. I really am. I feel so good. I feel like my whole vibe has changed, my whole demeanor has changed. Um, I'm just feeling such a shift in me, energetically. I just feel like I'm in a very different space than I was when I started this. And it's been kind of cool for me to sort of like peek back at the first videos when I was just starting and like look at where I'm at now. I see it like it's an energy signature, right? It's like it's not, I mean, yes, I can tell there's been physical differences. Um, but there's an energy there that's different, and I feel like really on purpose, I guess, is the best way to put it. I'm just feeling really positive about this, and it's re-inspiring me on a lot of levels. And even in my work, even in the work I do with Cobras Medicine Bag, where I do my intuitive eating work and my Ayurvedic work, it's really sort of, awakening things in me, things that I want to bring in to help support people that are on a path of transformation with their health. So it's really been a cool experience for me, and just learning what is actually possible for me. I will admit, I was super, super tired today. I had a really, really late night. I'm currently preparing a lesson for my intuitive eating course, and that's active right now. It's live, it's the first run of it. And we're quite a ways in at this point. I think we're about to head into month 6 together. But the course is available at any time for anybody. It's, an on-demand course. It's at cobrasmedicinebag.com. If you want to like have a look at that and just see what's outlined, you can view the course outline there, and just see what it's all about. But I bring a lot of Ayurveda into it, and I'm journeying through it right now with an intimate group. But we're always open to more people, and you're welcome to come in at any time. And it's kind of cool because right now is the first round of it. So when I go through the first round of it, it's all done in live time, and the lessons unlock month by month by month. It's a 10-month journey, and it comes with support. I do Ayurvedic and intuitive eating counseling in group, once a week. I do lives. I bring in all kinds of stuff. So anyway, it's been a really cool experience. But it involves a lot of work on my part, and I love it, and it's work I'm passionate about. But I'm preparing the next lesson right now for month 6 that's opening up on Tuesday, I believe. Yeah. So I'm definitely been like burning the midnight oil. I've been working really late. I've also been investing a lot of energy in Broad Coven. I need to start investing more energy in my Cobras Medicine Bag channel. I have so many things that like I'm working on creating right now, and I'm feeling really inspired. And I'm also going through a rebuilding process. Sometimes people don't understand why I'm working so hard and why I can't ever really take a break. But just everything that happened in these past couple of years, the stuff we've been wading through, collectively in the world, I lost a lot. I lost a lot overnight, The reason why I don't live in California anymore is because, the place where I was working as an Ayurvedic practitioner, it completely shut down. So overnight, I no longer had a job. And also within my particular field, there's been a lot of restrictions on the work we could do. So it kind of put me in a position where I had to work online. And I also ended up losing my home. I was here visiting in Detroit when everything first went down. And because I didn't have any work to come back to, and I only had a couple grand on me and to my name, I ended up losing my home. At first we didn't know how long things would be shut down, right? And within about, I don't know, gosh, I think I was able to pay another month's rent. And I said, well, if they don't open things back up, I'm not going to be able to pay rent for, another month for a place where I'm not staying. And I didn't have any financial relief. I never got a stimulus, and I wasn't, wasn't entitled to any kind of unemployment benefits. I worked independently. So, yeah, it was an interesting experience for me. And I basically let all my stuff go. I let go of my car, let go of all my personal belongings, except for a few things that are back at my parents' house in California. I had a really good friend who stepped up to the plate and said, you know what, Shannon, I'll, move your stuff for you. Thank you, Jen Ray. Big shout out to you if you see this. Just so true blue. Just such a wonderful, wonderful person in my life. And I'm very blessed. I have some really wonderful, beautiful friends who have shown me a lot of support and helped me out so much. So, Art Bebo and Coconuts, and wonderful, wonderful Janet Molinari. Just some people have really stepped up to the plate and been there for me, and it's been beautiful to have that support. But I am rebuilding my life from the ground up again. It's not the first time I've been in this position. I've been in this position before where I built so much up, and then just overnight it's gone. Really had to learn about the impermanence of things in this life. And I feel like I'm finally at that place where I've made peace with it, I can understand that sometimes difficult things happen and they bring incredible blessings into your life. And one of the blessings that this whole experience brought in for me is that I had to get very creative about how I was going to work. And so I came online. I, in a million years, would have never seen me doing what I'm doing here right now. It's unbelievable to me that I'm on even YouTube. What? I'm doing this? It's so not where I thought my path would lead me, but it is. And I really feel like this is the activation of my purpose. I'm supposed to be out here. I'm supposed to be, putting these messages out. I'm supposed to be sharing my work, with a wider audience. And it's a lot to step up to, and it's intimidating. And it also takes a lot to build. It's not going to just come to you, you got to work really, really, really hard. People don't realize how hard you have to work, to build something like this, to build a presence online, to build a presence, on YouTube, to make your website stand out. All of these things people don't understand, just how much goes into that. It never stops. I'm days off? What's a day off? And at the same time, it's it's cool, it's okay. It's not done begrudgingly. That's the thing that's really kind of neat about it, is that I feel so lit by it, right? And it feels very purposeful, and I feel incredibly inspired, and it's exciting. But it's also a matter of like, I'm trying to get my foundation back, you know? I'm trying to rebuild my life, you know, financially and all those levels. So I have to work really, really hard right now. And yeah, I've just had a lot on my plate and have been having some really, really late nights. And I was up tremendously late last night. And when I'm doing filming and then also writing, you know, writing all my courses and organizing all those materials and doing the necessary filming for that. Yeah, you know, I pulled some all-nighters and I had an all-nighter last night. It was so, oh, I was so tired. I was so tired and I ended up falling asleep on the recliner last night. So my body was just like, I kind of woke up feeling a little sore and um, I was not looking forward to doing the workout. And it was interesting because I had like this little moment where I was like, man, I'm really tired. What if I just swapped the days? What if I just swapped the days around and I had my active rest day be today and I did this workout tomorrow? And it's like, yeah, I could have done that, but I felt like it was this interesting moment of like recognition of what am I choosing right now? Am I going to choose, you know, what I've always done? Where I start to kind of like make these little compromises, and then one compromise leads to another compromise. And then before you know it, you know, you veered off your course and, you know, you lost your momentum. And I really didn't want that to happen. So I'm a real late night owl. Like, I'll be honest with you, my bedtime is usually like 4 in the morning. And I usually sleep until like 10:30, 11, you know? So, I mean, I get a decent amount of sleep and I sleep very well. I sleep soundly. But I'm up really late. That's when I just tend to have most of my energy is in the wee hours. Um, but you know, like, you know, last night I was up until this morning. I was up until I think it was almost 7 o'clock in the morning, you know, and that's just like it's just too much. And I got some sleep, but a little less sleep. And so I decided to compromise. And I'm like, nope, just do the workout, get it in, stay on schedule, stay on task, and then go to bed earlier tonight. So I'm filming this right now for you all and doing my check in. And then I'm going to go right to bed, which for me is getting to bed early because I think by the time I'm actually getting in bed tonight, it's gonna be like 2 in the morning. So huge for me. It's like going to bed a couple hours earlier than I normally do. So I'm gonna get some good sleep. But I did really well. I did really well. Even with that, I mean, it was a little like a lot of core work today. You know, again, she hit the core super heavy. It was like 3 back to back, you know, heavy core workouts and the warm up and the cool down. So worked out with the warm up, with the cool down, you know, and then the 3 workouts for the day. It worked out to about an hour, you know, of tending to my body with the workouts and oh my gosh, yeah. I performed very well. I continue to modify on the side planks. Shoulders feeling pretty good, you know. I think I'm going to be able to start kind of testing it again with some of those moves that were causing it to feel a little like, eek, back off, baby. I should be able to do that for this final week. But again, if I feel like that soreness starts to come in too much, I'll respect that and back off. But it's feeling pretty good. I'm feeling like I'm in a pretty strong place with that. And I I performed everything very well. Like my jumping jacks have gotten really good. That may seem silly, but jumping jacks have always been as a woman, with a fuller figure, jumping jacks have always been a more challenging, calisthenic exercise for me. And I was doing them, I've been doing them, but my speed with them has really picked up. And I'm like, whoa, I'm a lot lighter on my feet now when I'm doing them. Same thing with the mountain climbers. I really noticed my mountain climbers improved. So I'm feeling really good. I don't have anything negative to say about this experience. It's been super positive for me. Um, and I'm just really excited to actually see like the finish line of my first round coming into view. Um, I'm really looking forward to just relaxing tomorrow and writing, doing my work, but just being able to focus on that and put my energy on that and not having to worry about getting a workout in. I'm just going to take it easy and have a nice, relaxing day doing my work, and enjoying creating. And yeah, and then I'll get to check my waist measurement the following day when I start week 4, the final week. And week 4 is going to be demanding. So I need to make sure that tomorrow I get to bed even earlier, just so I can rest up for it. I'm really going to work on the sleep piece heading into this last week. That's really going to start to be increasingly important for me because uh, it's going to be 6 days of training in a row, and this training is high intensity. So that is going to be very demanding. And I'm already kind of like, I feel a little nervous about it, to be honest with you, because I'm always like really looking forward to that active rest day that breaks up the week, because the active rest always comes in right when I'm like, oh my God, this is so intense, And then it's like, oh, but I can do it. I can do it. I got that active rest tomorrow, and it's sort of been the thing that helps me get over that hump when it's really challenging. But oh my gosh, it's just gonna be 6 days, balls to the wall. You gotta just push on through, baby, make that shit happen. So um, that's what I'm gonna do, and I'm just ready. I'm just ready to get it. I'm feeling really good. I'm feeling inspired. Excited to wrap it up. Excited to finish it strong. And then take that week of active rest and then jump into another round of it. But this time, I want to throw in bands and weights with it. Just level it up, level it up. I'm going to just keep leveling it up, man. I'm very serious about this goal. I will be in the best shape of my life by the time I turn 50. Come October 13th, it's going to be a whole new Shannon. I'll keep all the best parts though. So yeah, feeling really good, and that's it. That's my check-in for today. I will say hello to you all tomorrow and just tell you how my active rest day went. Thank you for being here and being my accountability buddies. It does help, to um, do these videos every day, to know that there are people that are following my journey and that they have, given their support and comments and, talk to me about it and what it's bringing up for them, what it's awakening in them. I really value all of you. Thank you so much. It means so much to me. It's a wonderful support, and I love having these check-ins. It's really good for me. So, every time I do a round of challenge, I think I'm going to do this, and just let you watch the process with me, the good, the bad, the ugly of it, um, and all the successes and all the challenges, the highs and the lows. I'm just going to let you come along for the ride with me. And hey, if you take on the challenge yourself, please share. Let's support each other. I'd love to hear about your experiences and just talk about that, connect around that. connect around supporting each other and, you know, living our best life, feeling our best, taking care of ourselves, right? And encouraging each other when we're having, you know, a challenging time too. So thank you so much again, and I will see you tomorrow.